Hey guys, this is Camfrey15 and I'm back to make another video for you guys, and this is a Chicago Bears video. Now I know I said in the last Bears video, I'm probably done making Bears videos for the remainder of the year, not the remainder of the year, the remainder of this summer, unless anything crazy happens, and this is something I guess you can say is crazy. A few hours ago, it was reported by Adam Schefter and Tom Pellegrassi um, that the Bears will not be picking up Mitchell Trubisky's fifth-year option. So, um, my thoughts on this, to be honest, and there is no thoughts on it. One, it had to happen. The dude literally didn't do much of anything, and he was one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. So what this does, it definitely shows that guess what, Mitchell Trubisky's time, I guess you can say, is officially ticking into like seconds, or really, whenever training camp starts, which is 2 months or 3 months, I think, two months, and how many days for training camp to start if it starts on time. And yeah, so that is going to be a very big training camp for Mr. Mitchell Trubisky, because when you guys look at this, this dude cannot mess up at all. Like, legit, he cannot make mistakes. He has to not be like legit perfect. He has to be almost crisp near perfect on the fact that he's not messing up on plays. He's impressing the coaches. He's progressing more than regressing. And this could be his last chance. And when I mean last chance, this could be his legit last chance. Now, I think a majority of the quarterback competition is going to take place in training camp as well as the preseason. And I think it might actually take the full 4 preseason games to get an answer on who will be the starting quarterback. I really do believe it's going to be Nick Foles and Mitchell Trubisky, maybe for like 2 halves of a game. And I know that's like crazy. Like, why would you play your quarterbacks 2 halves of the game, your 2 potential starting quarterbacks? Well, you have to find out who's who's. Like I said, whether you play them by quarter or, every other, drive in preseason, who knows what they might do. All I got to say is this. This is Mitchell Trubisky's last chance. This is Mitchell Trubisky's last ever life-saving chance. Because these are the implications on him. This can determine if he's going to be a Bear going into next year. This is it. This is it. And the crazy thing, funny thing is, I'm actually remaking this video because I made this video earlier, but I'm remaking this now. The thing is, when you go back to the 2017 draft, there was only one player out of the first 5 picks that had their 5th-year options picked up. Guess who that was? Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Everybody else, the other top 5 picks, or the other top 4, did not get their options picked up. And so, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not a Mitch fan anymore. I gave up on Mitch, midway through the season of last year because he frankly sucked. And I thought he would do much better. So, this guy's going to have to, really, and I mean really, really impress, because, he's got that guy over there in Nick Foles who has familiarity with the offense and has some good relationships with the coaches, but I don't think the coaches will play favorites. I think they'll be honest and just about this. So, like I said, listen, there's only one of 3 things could happen. Mitchell Trubisky wins the job, but he ends up playing terrible in the season, resulting in Nick Foles replacing him. Career over in Chicago. If he ends up not winning the job in training camp and preseason, and he's the number 2 quarterback, he's done in Chicago. But if he can win the starting job and play phenomenally good, and I mean phenomenally good, I'm talking about he might need to throw over 25 TDs to possibly 30 TDs, limit the interceptions too. Like maybe 7 or 10, do that. And the Bears will offer you maybe a contract. Well, not a contract. They'll probably franchise tag Mitchell Trubisky to see, which is actually the more smarter decision looking back at it now. Franchise tagging Mitchell Trubisky to see if this wasn't just some fluke year. They can use a franchise tag to see, okay, is this guy going to be consistent going into next year? And if he is, then that's when he'll be able to earn his contract. But, it all comes down to what he does. And you already know there's going to be close eyes on in training camp, from the standpoint of, welp. Let's see what Trubisky's got against Nick Foles. And like I said, this can also determine the Bears' future too. And I was watching somebody else's video who was talking about this, and they said the crazy thing is we not only lose Mitchell Trubisky, we can lose Nick Foles because he's an opt-out in his contract, which can make him a free agent after next year or after this upcoming season, which means the Bears could possibly have a new quarterbacks in their quarterback room. Listen, it just comes down to what Mitchell Trubisky needs to do, and it's like I said in my draft video. If you didn't check it out, check it out. That's where I give my thoughts on the draft picks. It's like I said, the management put this team in the position right now, and they got a lot of good players, a lot of good talented players, not only on offense now, but on defense. It comes down to the players and coaches to execute, call plays and execute those plays and stuff like that. It's up to the players now. The management did their job. They gave them a team that is a playoff team and can potentially be a Super Bowl winning team. Again, yes, it comes down to coaches and some, players, offensive line, but it mostly comes down to the quarterback. And, Trubisky, he's on the spotlight now. So hopefully this lights a fire under his belly, or gets him all fired up. A quote from the fairy tale anime. Hopefully this gets him fired up to go out there in training camp and prove the Bear fans who have, like me, who have been against him, saying that he's going to lose his starting job to Nick Foles, which I believe he will. I'm sorry. You may say you're just judging way too early. I do not believe he's going to win the starting job whatsoever against Nick Foles. I just don't see it. He played terrible, and who knows what. See, it comes to what Trubisky does. Is he going to tense up and get intimidated like he typically does in some games? Or is he going to step up to the plate and show some Bear fans and show the management and the coaches, like, look, my time here in Chicago is not done. I might need, that franchise tag to prove myself if I have a good season this upcoming season, but I'm just here to let you guys know I'm here to stay. Now, in my opinion, I don't want him to be here to stay, but hey, we got to do the best we can to see what this guy can do. So the question is this, the question of the day is, will Mitchell Trubisky not only win the job, but will he have the good season he needs to have to at least get him that franchise tag year? Put that in the comment section of your thoughts. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. So till then, peace. But yeah, will Mitchell Trubisky do what I think he should do, or will he flop? Other than that, like I said, I'm going to get out of here. Well, you guys have a great day and stay safe out there. Peace.